You're watching Carvine Gaming. Enjoy the video. Hey guys, Neri here from Carvine Gaming. So if you know me on Twitter, The Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you with another Let's Play episode of Dawn Chorus Devon's Path. So, as some of you probably saw on Twitter, I posted I've been suffering from like really bad insomnia for the last couple days. I don't know what's up. It's like my sleep schedule just got completely turned on a dime. I got maybe 3.5 to 4 hours last night, but I feel better than the previous day where I actually got more sleep. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just having more REM sleep to compensate for my lack of it the other night. But anyway, I'll be just fine. I just have to run it out till my brain decides that, hey, you're back on a normal sleep schedule. But anyway, guys, let's get right back into it. I got a decent amount of energy. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Miko looks at the deer, puzzled. I suspect we're stuck here. Oh. How do you know? Have you talked to him already? I've seen him going somewhere with Professor Arn, talking about some unexpected issues. Rune gives me a weird look, but doesn't say anything. I didn't tell Miko I was staying in Devon's room yesterday, and I feel like it would be a bad idea. I'd rather not lie to him, but I'm not going to tell him unless he asks. By the way, why isn't he sitting with the rest of the faculty? Oh, he could, but the age difference between them and the professors is greater than between him and me. They don't have many topics in common, so they'd just be exchanging pleasantries the whole time. How old is he? I thought he's around 35 or something? 30 this year. Oh, okay, I didn't expect that. So, how did your night go? You slept well? Wait. No. You both seem rather energetic, so I'd assume so. Oh no, I barely got any sleep. Rune too? Some matcha today morning lifted me up. Otherwise, I'd be barely alive now. Yeah, thank God for caffeine. I could use some more sleep. I'll try napping in the bus. I didn't get much sleep either, to be honest. Why is everyone having sleep problems? Hey, guys. Damn, I slept like... Alright then, I guess it's not just me. It looks like we're not the only ones. What, did I miss something? Not much, don't worry. Hello there, morning. How about you, Travis? Oh, I slept great, thank you. Fuck you, Travis. The beds here are great. I was so tired after the ride that even an airstrike wouldn't wake me up. Yeah, I did get new bedding last night and a new pillow. Lucky you. Why, you had problems sleeping? Had a bit too much on my head. By the way, I hope the food will be here soon. I'm starving. Oh, God. Sorry. Wrong voice. By the way, I hope the food will be here soon. I'm starving. What do you think we'll get? Oh, I hope they serve croissants. I rarely buy them for myself, but I'm hunting for them every time I'm staying at a hotel. It's almost a tradition for me at this point. Pancake again would be nice, but I doubt we'll get the same thing 2 days in a row. My bed is on breakfast cereal. What else would the bowls be here for? Everyone seems to like talking about the food. After all, that's one thing that connects us all, yeah? People from all the backgrounds of every class, every age, and every profession. Students and professors, millionaires and factory workers, best friends and complete strangers. We all have to, and like to, eat. In the meantime, a few of us went for a glass of juice or coffee from the espresso machine standing at one of the tables near the entrance. The cafeteria slowly fills with people, but even though it's already past 7 o'clock and there are still some people from our table missing, and still no sign of Devon. Such a pretty morning. Jorgen walks up to our table, and after the terse greeting, sits down next to Bjorn. He looks composed as always, and still has that cold aura he had for most of yesterday. Most of the yesterday. Is it like the Star Trek? The Star Trek? The Simpsons? Everyone goes silent, likely wondering about the same thing. Where's Lake? Jorgen already made himself a cup of coffee at the espresso machine standing at one of the tables near the entrance, and now he takes a tasting sip, unaware that all eyes are on him. why are you looking at me like that? How's the coffee? It's coffee. It's always good. If you say so. Where's Lake? He's still in the room, of course. He's still in the room. Of course he overslept. I tried waking him up, but he kept mumbling just a minute more. He's taking a shower now. Should be here in a few minutes. Jurgen seems more talkative than he was yesterday, though. Maybe he's warming up to us after all. The boys are back in town. At that moment, Devon walks into the cafeteria with Professor Arn. Attention, everyone! Sadly, we have to start the day with some bad news. Due to the heavy snowfall, the bus won't be able to come for us, so we have to skip today's trip to the town. Fortunately, we won't miss all of the lectures. The university is working hard right now to set everything up for an online streaming, and we will watch them here in the cafeteria. However, only the lectures held in the main lecture hall will be transmitted. That's all for now. Breakfast will be served in a minute. As soon as Devon finishes speaking, the clatter of students' mixed voices fills the room. A panther makes his way towards our table and sits down next to Rune with a sigh. Morning, Devon. Is everything fine? Yes, thank you. I hope to have a less eventful morning, but everything's fine. So, we're stuck in the guest house? Unfortunately. Only until the afternoon. The snowplows should get here by then. Does it mean some additional work for you? Unfortunately. Professor Arn is working on the coordination between us and the university, but the technical side of this is on me. I'll have to spend some time here to set everything up after breakfast. I was afraid Devon would avoid talking to me, but he's looking straight at me when answering. Maybe I just misunderstood the situation. Ha! There's Lake! Morning, all. Did I miss something? Morning, Lake. Quite a lot, actually. The sleepyhead lion is finally here. Do I need to remind you that you were late for lunch yesterday? Besides, breakfast isn't even here yet. As if on cue, the guesthouse staff enters with a cart with our food. And yes, they have croissants. Each table gets a basket with various kinds of bread, an assortment of jams and pastes, a pitcher of milk, and a bag of corn cereals. There's also a separate dish with sweet pastry, and a one with brunost, as well as regular coconut cheese and a bowl of fruits. Ooh, coconut cheese, that sounds really good. Looks like they don't serve fish in this guest house. Not that I mind, I haven't had any in a long time. I'm not a fan of very sweet breakfast, so I skip the cereal and just make myself a few sandwiches and grab a croissant. Devon starts the breakfast with a bowl of cereal. He cuts a peach into small chunks and adds them into the bowl, along with some berries. That's a nice idea. I should try it too sometime. Almost everything is better with fruits, and these cereals aren't very sweet. I got used to much sweeter ones, so some additional sugar is nice. I'll have a pastry later too. These look great. Do you have them in the US too? Yeah, they're pretty much everywhere. But not as good as they are here. Ours are heavier and sweeter. Which ones do you like? I love cinnamon, so my favorite ones are the ones that use it as the main flavor. Yeah, I love cinnamon too. Cinnamon's an awesome scent, by the way. They're great with a cup of coffee. Oh, yeah, I've got nice, lovely cinnamon vanilla coffee. How about you? Anything you recommend? I like the ones with poppy seeds. They have an interesting taste, and I like the texture. Jorgen, you're not eating anything? A coffee for me is enough. I'll grab an apple or two later. Hey, those rhubarber are really tasty. I'll take your word for it. I stay away from anything that has rhubarb in it. I wonder if cereal with coffee would taste okay. It does. Spoiler alert. Lake. Sorry. Lake. What? Don't. As I'm listening to all the conversations happening around me, a warm feeling arises in my chest. It's been only a day since we arrived, but we already look and act like a group of friends. Even if we all study in different departments, just for the duration of the camp, we can keep together, and it makes me happy. Hold up, guys. Okay. Carvine? I stop eating my rhubarber horn mid-bite and look at Miko. Did you take any more photos yesterday? No, not really. I mostly shoot on my digital camera, but I left it in my room and I only had the one instant one with me. Oh, you have an instant camera? I always wanted to have one. They're so cool. They are, but the cost of the film is killing me. Yeah, I bet. Still, I love instant photos, ever since I held one in my paw. I once got an album by a local band at the Indie Records label fair, and when I got back home and opened the packaging, it turned out that there was an instant photo from the recording session inside. Such a nice touch. Instant photos look like small paintings, or windows to alternate realities frozen in time. Yeah, I know what he means. I put the camera bag on the table and take the camera out, wanting to pass it to Bjorn. But I noticed something under colorful at the bottom of the bag, so I lean in. Guys? I think I found it. Inside the bag is the key to my room. I take it out and inspect the tag, just to be sure. And surely the number 17 is written down on the wooden tag. Oh, that's great! Oh, you have your key? That's good. You won't have to wait until the afternoon for the spare key to arrive. Why would I put the key in there, though? I must have been really out of it yesterday morning. I left Devon's jacket in his room, so I don't have to worry about that. My clothes are still there, though. I need to talk to him later about it after retrieving them. I'm all done with breakfast, so I grab my bag and stand up. See you at the lectures. See ya. Later, Carvine. Thankfully, I don't have to hurry. There's still a lot of time before the lectures will start, and it'll be nice to sit in my own room for a while. Opening the door to my room after not being able to get in the whole day feels really satisfying. Yep. Looks nice, too. It's pretty. Finally here again. Back in my own room. I look around it, absorbing every small detail, from the order of the colors in the carpet to the shape of the ceiling beams and lamps. The air here smells of wood and clean laundry. Everything is just as I left it. Most of my stuff is already unpacked, stashed away in the wardrobe and cupboard, so the room looks neat and inviting. Check the messages real quick. I'm kind of watching a crock pot today, making sure everything goes well with it. After putting down the camera bag on the table, I walk straight towards the bed and let myself fall onto it, surrendering myself to the soft mattress's embrace. The springs creak under me in protest, like a choir of disgruntled gnomes. It feels good to be alone for a moment. And having a huge bed just for myself feels pretty great, too. I lie like this for a while, enjoying the silence. In the back of my head, I'm still thinking about Devon, though. I close my eyes and recall the image of him doing push-ups. And I try to picture him here, sitting in a chair. There are feelings inside me I cannot name. They aren't particularly pleasant, though. When I concentrate on them, I can feel my head spinning. Maybe I should go help him with the setup in the cafeteria. Yeah, I think it beats sitting here alone. Sorry guys, my ear's kind of popping. I should change into fresh clothes first, though. I take off my clothes and fold them. Then I hop into the bathroom and generously apply deodorant all over my torso. Afterwards, I take out a fresh pair of boxers and socks, both with a different pattern, just as I like them, and put them on. Oh yes, I feel much better in fresh clothes. I doubt anyone would notice, but somehow it makes a difference for me. Wearing the same t-shirt 2 days in a row feels wrong, even if it smells fine. I'm glad tigers don't sweat much. I don't have to be too mindful of my smell, unlike members of some other species. I have some time to kill now before the lectures. Maybe I'll just read a book, or I could go around and take some photos, now that I have my digital camera back. But I was meant to go help Devon. But maybe he doesn't need help and I'd only distract him. Maybe a short walk with a camera would be a better idea. No, I'm gonna go help Devon. Here we go. I'll drop by and check if Devon needs any help first. Wearing my own jacket and finally free of my camera bag, I leave the room. Love this music, it's so nice and dreamy. Have you seen the DP to HDMI converter anywhere? It was here just a moment ago. I checked the bottom of my bag. It's probably in there. Nope. Sorry. Maybe checking the box with the cables? Oh, hey there, Carvine. Oh, I didn't expect to see Rune here. I should have guessed he'd stay behind and help Devon, though. Hello, I came to check if you need any help here. We're doing quite well. But if you have some time, an additional pair of paws is always good. You could help Rune move the tables, and I'll take care of the projector and streaming. Sure, getting to it. After we're done with the tables, Rune and I helped Devon with configuring the laptop. The Panther turned out to be technically competent, but maybe it shouldn't surprise me. I got used to professors twice his age who can't even handle a slideshow. Afterwards, the three of us sat together and started talking about the university the lectures will be streamed from. From there, the conversation flowed naturally. We kept chatting until the first lecture was due to start. Then Devon had to go check everything again and talk to the professor from the local university. There we go. Alright guys, Alarm Chan is making her presence known and letting me know it's time to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Here's hoping I get a solid night's sleep tonight. I love you all. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that notification bell to the next video. I love you all. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!